Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So in our last episode we worked on steel here and what else did we do? Or no, steel was... I don't remember what we did in the last episode. Feels like it's been forever. It's only been a day. But we made clay bricks, I do know that. And I think we also did the steel. And we've gotten rid of our stone there. And so now we have kind of some free reign. I set up a little gear making area for steel. So we need steel gears, and then there's also Omnicium steel gearboxes. And so we can start collecting some of those too. And that way we'll have all the different gear types that we need as we craft various buildings. Rails is next on the list, and I do need LTN to be researched, so that will allow for our logistics train stops and then logistics combinators, or the LTN combinators. I also want to look at oh yeah, cable. I wonder where it is. Let's find it. There, it's still in logistics. We need insulated wire, which probably... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I can just hit tab. So insulated wire is going to require rubber and tinned copper. Rubber I can get from resin, which I can get from... wood in a bioprocessor. Unlocked by farming 1. Okay, so we need farming, which is probably right here. Yeah, and that will allow me to make a bioprocessor, and we can process wood into resin, and then resin into rubber. So we'll need to do that to be able to get, our green and red cables. So while I'm here, I might as well restock on some things. And then probably set up rail automation. So why don't I split this off? We'll continue our spaghettification of the world here. Make sure we've got everything available. And I think that's everything, right? Oh, the circuits. We need the circuits to be down here. Let's see. How do we want to do this? You'll go here. And then you'll split and go down. Perfect. Okay. I'm not really sure if I need bricks on the bus, Omnite bricks, just because we can make them pretty easily out of Omnite and stone. I guess I should probably have Omnite on the bus somewhere. Yeah, the only thing they're used in is tablets. And the only thing tablets are used in... Oh, that's the recipe. You gotta look at that little symbol to the left. I want to look at the tablet item. That's only used in wooden boards. That's it. So these bricks really don't need to be being bussed, I think. That's probably a waste. I do need them for the repair packs, though. Repair packs and wooden boards are the only two places they're used in the whole game, I think, right? That's what I was... Yep, that's what I was seeing. Okay, so then what are we doing? I lost track. Oh yeah, rails. Okay, so we want rails to be automated. Let's go down a little bit, leave some space. And that's stone, steel, and iron rods. Not too difficult. I think the rate is very good. Yep. That's plenty. Probably more than I'll ever need. Iron rod in, rail out. And then stone and steel. Okay, so then copper go split, do one of the inserting sideways tricks, or underground reversed tricks, and input. That should do it. Oh, and iron, of course. So we'll do this. And iron needs to come over like so. I think that'll do it. There we go. Rails are being produced. They stack to 100, so I'll let that... we'll let it fill up pretty full, because we're going to need a lot. And I'll probably handcraft everything else. I am going to need some locomotives. Where are those? Angel's vehicles. Okay, so I need some engine units. Which... Oh, you know, that's... Okay. So that's what I was thinking of. Oh, never mind. Okay. Sorry. I was getting myself confused for a second. Because I was thinking, like, I wanted to be able to click on engine unit and see what goes into it, but there's different recipes that can make things. I think it would be nice if there was a hotkey where if there's only one recipe to make an item, or even just a default setting, if there's only one recipe to make an item, it will default to jumping straight to that recipe. But that might be a little confusing because then you don't know what to expect. Anyway, okay, so we want what? Steel, iron, gear wheels, iron pipes, and omnitors. Oh, that's the... that happened again, where I had to hit escape twice on my inventory. Anyway, we need this belt. Shoot. The spaghetti might have caught up with me. Probably not going to be able to get through here easily. So what I'll do is a little workaround here. 5. And we'll just move that stuff over. And then this will go here. Over and down. Perfect. Completely intended for all of that to work out that way. Okay, so then I need some engine units with gear wheels and pipes, both of which come from iron. So I'll do that up here. This will be gear wheels, which are in here. This will be pipes, which are here. And then we need steel, which is coming slowly. We'll switch that around. And then the omnitors, which are here. But that needs to be split like that. And this will be for engine units. And it's going to make them real heckin' slow, that's for sure. I need to move that up one. Too many power poles. Let's try to be more efficient. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. Now, the problem is I don't have a ton of steel, so I'm going to limit this to 1,000 for now. Because I am only making 1 steel per second. I probably got a little too gung-ho with the steel. And I'll take 200 and start off the rails. Because it's 2 to 1, right? Yeah. So 1,000 rails will need 500 steel. And then we'll take the engine we get and put them in a box. I'm not going to need a ton, but I can't handcraft them, so I needed to automate them in some sort of fashion. And we need 20 to make a locomotive, which is actually going to be very, very slow. That only produces 3 a minute. So we might shift gears a little bit here. That's going to go on belt. This will go on a belt, and then this, we want the regular Omnitor. Oh shoot, what just happened? Okay, steel goes straight, and then that, is it just me or is that? Oh, I'm just bad. It is just me. Okay, I think I fixed it. There we go. Alright, so this way we can get a few assemblers going. I'll start with 3. Bam, bam, bam for the long inserters, and voila. And I'll just put half my steel in there. That'll last them a while. It's only 2 steel per engine. Okay, sweet. So we've got engines going, and we've got rails going. I think I can just handcraft cargo wagons. Yep, out of whatever. So, okay. Well, I'm going to grab a bunch of rails, and we can start designing our various things. So because of the Angels buildings being larger, I'm going to want city blocks to be fairly large. I also probably want to grab a bunch of stone brick, because I'm going to try to fill each city block with stone brick as well. So I'm going to use this area out here as my little empty space to experiment in. So my rail system is going to be 2 lanes with some space in between. And then, yeah, let me grab some stone bricks so I can work with that too. And like I said before, I might be getting started a little too early with the whole rail thing. I don't really have an amazing base yet, but I kind of want to get started, so we're going to. Also, my poor inventory. It's really struggling. Let's get rid of a couple things that we're probably not going to need for a while. Do I even need tablets? Don't think I do. Don't need all the crushed stone. Don't need those. I actually need some more copper. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Okay, that should be fine. I'll just have to remember that it's in a random spot that I won't remember. That's fine. Okay, so anyway, we are going to have our city blocks inside. I think a 2-space gap between the rails and stone is good. And I don't have the tape measure thing anymore, which would be nice. I used to have a mod that did like tape measuring and you could see how long sections were. The workaround for that is just to have a single wide area of brick, and then when you go to blueprint you can see how many bricks it is. So let's just kind of measure out, I don't know, something medium. That's pretty big. That's a square. 68, that might actually be too big. And I don't care a whole lot about roboports because, like I said, I have the overlapping logistics network channel mod thing, so I'm not going to be worried about the roboports at the moment. Might be too big. No, I actually want them to be fairly large. I think that's okay. Maybe 70. We're looking at something about that size. I might actually go 80. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Okay, so that is 81. Okay, one too many. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll fill in the rest later. And I'll put the corner on it there. And then I'll have to design intersections, which I'm notoriously bad at, so I'm sure I'll get lots of comments telling me how, oh, chain signals, they just copy the signal in front of them. And that's what everyone says every time I say I don't understand how chain signals work. And that doesn't help me understand how chain signals work. I think I'm slowly starting to twig on how they work because someone said, ooh, just built another mining drill for me. Someone said something to the effect of, oh, am I not mining enough here? Oh, should be, but I'll build another one just in case. Something to the effect of, like, the whole point of rail signals is to let a train know that it can get out of the intersection before it enters the intersection. And I think that finally helped me understand, at least I think it helped me understand what it actually does. Okay, sweet, I can make resin. Bam. Resin, and then, does this make rubber? Does. And we'll just put that in a chest, put some more fuel in here. And I'm gonna go grab a few more stacks of wood. Looks like we actually need a lot of resin. And insulated wire. I get 2 per rubber. Okay. And I also need to go grab some tin plates, which I haven't even really automated very well yet. Okay, I'll put all that wood ready to be made into resin. Grab some extra fuel for it. Some more stone bricks and tin. Oh, my tin has stopped. Yep, that checks out. Everything's jam-packed with crushed stone. What I'm gonna do is actually try to get the crushed stone out of there. Well, while we're at it, why don't we get both of those things out of there, and those can just go into a silo. There we go. And I'll help jumpstart that process. I'm guessing that can keep up. Yeah, it should be able to keep up just fine. Okay. So I have absolutely no tin to speak of. Cool. That's not good. I think I'm gonna copy this setup. This feels really dumb. Oh, here's stone I forgot to take care of. I just want to not do a lot of work, and this is easy. Just got rid of my ore crushers. Okay. So this will at least save up some tin for me that I can come fetch. Because right now this is all part of automating my basic boards, which I have a decent amount of, which is good. And I'll feed some more basic circuit boards in. Grab some tin, and now I should be able to make insulated wire. Why not? Oh. I think I have to... Wait, no, that should work. Oh, I need more rubber, don't I? Where even is insulated wire? It's in petro refining. Oh, I didn't grab the rubber. That's what's going on. Okay. And then to make circuits, where are those? Here. Rail signals and chain signals. We'll see if I can make a proper intersection. I doubt it, but we'll see. It's worth a shot. Alright, what am I doing? Rubber. And then wood feeds in from here. That guy some more fuel. And that should be good to go. And there we go, I can make some green wire. And we'll need some LTN combinators. And LTN train stops, which require red and green wire. Which I just made all the green wire that I could. So I'll have to go grab some more tin. We'll get there eventually. You know, another thing I should do is start a massive smelting operation right here. And that seems like something I can do pretty fast. So I'm going to make some more furnaces, and then we're going to get some more stone brick. What am I doing? 10. Alright. So I can make some red wire now. Okay, and then I want to mine a little bit, turn that into fuel. And then let's see here. 3 assemblers making stone. Oh yeah, 6 per second. That should be plenty. 4 per second. Okay, that guy should be able to handle it. Those 2, and then this one. Okay. So that is 6 stone per second. I need another crusher. And then that will be fed onto a belt. We'll have to see what side of the belt that ends up on. The top. Okay. I can never remember which side goes on which. Alright, we need some lights over here, yo. And in the dark. Alright, so we've got stone and fuel. And so I should just be able to move this over a couple tiles. Make stone brick out of that. That can handle 2.5. That would be able to handle 5, so that 98, actually 2 more. Dang. Okay. This should get me all the stone brick I've ever wanted and more. Ugh, I hate it when I hit cut instead of copy. I do it all the time, but I hate when I do it. Alright, that should do it. Stone bricks, ahoy. And we'll throw those in a silo because the rate is fairly large, isn't it? 3.1. Should be able to handle everything. We'll watch it for a second just to make sure. Yep. Bam. Okay. So that will turn all of this crushed stone into stone bricks. And that should be plenty for our city blocks. How's pollution doing? I'm still a ways off. This biter base is probably going to be the first one, I'm guessing. Which means I should probably have some turrets kind of on this side of the base. I also want to get sniper turrets, but there's just too many things to do. Okay, back to a train intersection. So... the trains are going to be coming up like this. And then... the other train... is here. Wait, no, that's not right. What the heck? Are you kidding me? So... rails are weird like that, so I actually need to move... because they can't go on that space right there. So I actually need to move this down one for it to be properly symmetrical with 2 spaces. Like that. And then that means I need to add 1 more stone brick at the bottom. Right? Is that what that means? Yeah, 79. Okay. Okay, like that. And then does it work properly down here? It does. Yeah, 2 spaces. Okay. So that's the grid that we'll make. And then... wait. This is bad. Because I need room to, like, turn and stuff. Okay. You know, I think I'm okay with the corners being smaller than 80. I think that's what I'll settle for. I'll make the intersection as small as I can, but it'll impinge a little bit on the city block. And I'll just have a little diagonal part here at the corner. Okay, so then we've got 2 spaces, and we go straight. Okay, so right-hand drive is the way that I do things. That's how I actually drive. So that looks to be about as tight as I can get. So you can turn right, you can turn right. Did I just get lucky and that was the correct square? I did. And then here you can turn right. And here you can turn right. This one feels wrong, actually. Yep, there was a straight piece in there. Wait, what? Is this just a visual thing? Yeah, it's just a visual thing. They are exactly symmetrical. Okay. Cool, cool. So that everything can turn right, and now you need to be able to turn left. So that will be here. No. Right there. Okay, so you can turn left from there. You guys can tell I don't work with rails very often. Okay, turn left, coming this way. Turn left, and then coming this way. Turn left. Beautiful. Need some lights over here. All right, so this is a disgusting intersection, but it'll work. And I just need to signal everything properly. Oh gosh. This is so bad. Do I want to make this different? Because right now, I can't even fit signals in here. Yeah, these left-hand turns are bad. Maybe I should go up a little. Well, I can't go up farther. Maybe I just shouldn't allow left-hand turns. Is that dumb? That seems dumb. Because if you can't turn left, then you have to make 3 rights, and that's really inefficient. I don't expect to have a massive amount of rail traffic. But I really would like to be able to say, like, at least if 2 trains are going straight, they don't have to stop. And the problem with this is I can't fit enough signals in the middle here to be able to do that. So I may need to go 1 square bigger apart. And I think that's what I'll do. Well, you guys are learning along with me. Or you're yelling at your screen because you've made a million of these train intersections before, and you're like, I know exactly what this is supposed to look like. But I think it's kind of fun to build this from scratch. Let's go with 3 spaces. And that should hopefully allow for a bit more signaling in the middle of the mess. Okay, so then here we've got 1, 2, 3 spaces. Okay, so the right-hand turns still work exactly the way they're supposed to. Bam. Okay, so we've got right-hand turns, and now... This is still going to be bad, isn't it? Huh. I think. Well, let's try. Okay, so that one's turning left. This one... Left. This one. Left. This one. Left. Maybe I can fit some signals in there. Let's see. Okay, so entering... Oh gosh. The intersection. Got a signal on the right. And then we've got a signal going out. I think that's what I want. Okay. Then I can't fit signals in there. How have I done this before? I feel like I've made much better intersections before. Maybe I haven't made the plus shape. Yeah, that's pretty gross in there. Maybe I can offset them a little bit so that it's not as bad. Like, what if I have left turns, like, branch up and back down? Well, that's not going to work. What about something like that? Oh, I have no idea how I would signal that. But we should be able to put... I'm going to put these on my hotbar. Should be able to put like a chain signal here. And then a signal there. And then... You know what I think I can do is actually just rotate this. Yeah, I can. Okay. Gotta remove these signals though. Does this even do what I want it to do? Ooh, it sure looks cool. Does it work? Nobody knows. The chain signals are not happy. I've just made one giant mess. That looks cool. One giant mess so far. Okay, so what are we doing? So trains can drive in, and then they can turn right. Is that supposed to be a regular signal? No, it's still not happy with that. Okay, so trains can turn left. So I can go in. From here, it can go straight. From here, it can go up. And I want it to stop there. The left section isn't open. So maybe I need another one. Where do I need other ones? Right here? Maybe? Let's try that. So on the right-hand drive, there's a chain signal. That's attached to the wrong rail. Guess I can do that one. Do that space. Chain signal here and here. Okay, so it's driving this way. And it can enter, turn right. Problem is this one can go that way. Oh, maybe it's because it's branching here that we have some sort of issue. Do I need another set? Ooh, that looks like it does good things. Heck, I have no earthly idea what's happening here, but if it works, it works. I think I've still got the issue, though, where two trains can't be passing by each other, because this whole thing is one color. But it will at least allow right turns separately. So that's good. This might need to be one square later. Ah, shoot. Right here. Instead of here. And then let's copy that. I promise my brain is firing on all cylinders right now. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I want to copy all of that stuff. Rotate here. Here and here. Okay. So maybe that'll give me enough space to be able to signal the inside. It does. This still feels like deadlock central. But it might work. Oh my gosh. It might work. Yep. Yep. I have no idea if that's gonna work. We'll try it. It looks reasonable. It's beautiful and symmetrical, so I'll take that. And that's all the time we're gonna spend on doing our intersection for today. I'm sure we'll have to fix all sorts of errors that we made, but that's all we get. Okay, so then this one, I want to diagonally, that's a little too close. That's still a little too close. I want there to be visible grass. I think right about there. And then 2 squares between. There we go. Okay, so this will be our little corner. And then we'll fill the inside with stone bricks. And that's going to be our city blocks. So we'll see how this all works. I have cut a decent amount off the corners. Let's see now how much is left. Oh, the splitter. It only counts tiles if there's no, like, regular things there. Okay, so that cut 13 off the corner. So I'm losing half of a 13 by 13 triangle. How much do I care about that? So my original was 80 by 80. Okay, 6,400, and then I have a little 13 by 13 triangle on each end. So that's half of a 13 by 13 square, and I have 4 of those. So I'm only losing 340 of my 6,400 squares, so I'll have about 6,000 square spaces. Let's maybe extend just a couple. So let's see, 13. So let's maybe extend 6. And then if that's where my corner is, then I'll end up losing, I guess, how much? So we'll go back down to 60. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So we'll have 60 on the long side with an extra, like, 13 square on each corner. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So then this will be the next rail. And there we go. I guess I can deconstruct this one because it's too close. And that is going to be our train network. Whew, that was a bit of a doozy. Definitely some craziness there. But I think it'll work. The other thing I have to do is set up a depot for the trains. So essentially, the way LTN works is it's kind of like logistic spots. Like you have a bunch of trains at a depot waiting to be sent out. And then logistics train network says, oh, hey, this place needs some iron. And this other place is providing iron. So why don't we send a train out to go get it? And it'll just pick one of the depot trains and send it. Which is really neat. Wow, this thing... Holy cow. All of that wood made 69 rubber. That's it. There's some serious rubber eaters. Oh, I need to have a limit here on these. Okay, so I can make some trains. I'll probably start with 3, honestly. It's also a convenient number because that's how much steel I have, but I'm not going to need a lot of trains going. And then I need to grab some more steel. And I'll make 3 cargo wagons. And then I need to grab some more iron. And then we'll design the depot real quick, and then I think we'll call it an episode there. I'll have to fill in all the stuff. I'll probably fill in the first city block in between episodes to at least kind of show it off beginning of the next one, but we're going to have to do a lot of that in the future. And I'll have to blueprint the whole thing so that my bots can build it for me. What am I doing? Iron plates. Right here. Okay. And then depot, I will need some LTN stops. So I'll need 3 of those. I'll need 3 LTN combinators. I've still got a bunch of rails, but I'm gonna grab a few more. Okay, rails. Rails So down here, I'll grab another 300. Alright, so the depots, I'll have to figure out where I want to put this. I'm probably not going to have it in the middle of my first city block, but essentially the way that I like to have them is there's an exit and an entrance, and then in between there's a bunch of depots lined up like this, something like that. And so on the end here is a logistic train stop that has a combinator next to it, and we have to hook those up with a little wire, and we say this is a depot, and I think that's all we need for that. And then I put a rail signal there and there. Maybe we'll have them come out and in the same way. That actually feels better. And that's honestly perfect amount of space. I might actually need less. Do I care if the cargo wagon is on a curve? These are the questions I have to ask myself. Because at the depot, I shouldn't ever be unloading or loading things. And I may want an unloader to be there just in case there's items left over. I don't think I'm going to build my network in such a way that that could be possible, but I guess I'll shorten this up just a little bit. So we'll do that. Yeah, and then the signal still has plenty of space for a 1-1 train. Okay, so then I need to copy that a couple times. Sorry, it's getting dark. And then we want to jam these as close together as we can. So I actually need to move the LTN Combinator here. And can't see nothing, but this should work. There we go. And so then my trains can easily come in and out of the depot. And that will hook up to one of these lines. And I can even have multiple depots, I believe, in different sections. So we'll start with that. I'll have to paste that somewhere, move it outside of this area. And trim the corners here. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. So I'm just going to copy this and put it in my blueprint book. And honestly, I should probably have a book with a book in it called Trains. Trains. Bam. And then we will copy that, put it in here, call this 3 train depot. Say blueprint, and we'll just let my bots deconstruct it. And there we go. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it an episode here. It's gotten to, oh. What? Oh. I don't know. Some error. I think it's gotten to be a fairly long episode, and we've puzzled our brain over this intersection for quite a long time. But I appreciate you guys and your patience. Oops. Wow, I accidentally hit a button on my earphones that started a soundtrack. So hopefully that wasn't enough seconds for good old DMCA to run at me. Anyway, okay, so I think we're going to call it an episode here. In our next episode, we will actually start putting together the backbone of our train network. I'm excited to do that. See you guys next time.